Okay, there we go. Here's running a bit slow, but we should be live now. Alright, so we're back for Midweek Magic. It's Momir. I'm assuming it's Momir Basic. It might be Momir with some spells thrown in, because every once in a while they like to do something like that, but let's go ahead and push start. Wait for servers. Yeah, my computer's been a bit laggy, so might run into some minor issues. They're only minor. Don't make it impossible to play. Oh yeah, that's a...
This out there. Probably not. For
Oh.
some bizarre reason. Completely unrelated.
Uh-huh. Yes, but, you know, we've been in a heat wave for like a week and a half now, and... Alright, so we are on the play, so we're not going to cast anything on turn 1. I do recommend if you're on the draw to run something out on turn 1. Also, we're leading with mountain, so mountain, forest, island, and swamp are more important than the other ones because there are more more things that care about having those types of lands in play than, say, like, cards that care about the number of planes you control. Alright, that can be good, although it'll be really hard for me to create a goblin and give it haste, but without being the pack tactics goblin, but... since I won't know that I need to leave back mana to make a goblin and give it haste. Oh, the opponent's gonna sit on their stuff for a little while. Alright. Do it properly this time. Discard the mountain. Get like a bugbear or something. Alright. Yeah, buff him up. Swing 3. And pass turn. Alright, will they make a 3-drop though? So they're saving their stuff with the idea that they're going to overwhelm me eventually. Target creature... Tap target creature activate only if you control a creature with flying. Alright, so I have a couple options here. Still haven't drawn a swamp, so we're probably going to run out the plains. I can cast a 4-drop and see if we hit anything with haste or anything that interferes with their creature. Or I can attack with the goblin with the idea that I'm going to pump if they block and kill their guy, but I think this is just make the 4-drop and see what happens. Let's see. Gain 1 life. Scry 1. Each player loses 1 life. I think we go with this one. I think we gain the 1 life. Like, she doesn't venture into the dungeon. Give it to the battlefield if you've completed a dungeon. Alright, so... yeah, I don't really have an attack here, because they'll just block the 2-2 and eat it for me to deal 2 damage to them, and I think I can do better. Ah, cool. They hit a 6-5 for 4. Their 4-drop seems to be noticeably better than my 4-drop. Just saying. And you may cast an instant or sorcery from your hand without paying its mana cost. Great. Perfect. Now I'm doing... my hits are just amazing right now. Oh my god, really? Like, they get a 4-mana 6-5, I get a 4-mana 3-3, and now they've hit Kefka. Does he exile to do his thing? Sacrifices a permanent of their choice. Alright, so we each have to discard a card, and then they get to draw a card because we both discarded lands, so that's really rough. Alright. Well, here's hoping I hit something good. Because... that doesn't even allow any of my things to attack, because none of my things are big enough. Like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they'll make me sack a... Actually, I'll probably sack the food token at that point to Kefka, because I'm not sacrificing the land, but... his fallen angel form is still going to be more than enough. Alright, that's the closest thing they've had to a miss so far, is getting a 6-mana 4/4. But... 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh no, it is 6. Alright. Oh, we got a 6 because of that thing. When any enters, if you cast it, return a permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Whenever any flash becomes tapped, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. So, again, I'm kind of bricking here relative... Yeah, I couldn't figure out why I got this thing as a 6-drop until I remember that technically it's a 6. Technically, all of these things are 6s because of the 6 mana in them. 3/3 double strike is not the worst thing they could have hit there, so... Like, I still think it's hitting above where I'm landing at. There we go, that's closer to a hit. I could just chump attack anti-flash into them to get land. I can only play one of them, though, so that's not... It would give me access to 7 drops next turn, and that might be worth it. Or, yeah, 7 drops. Again, I'm probably going to sacrifice the food. I think I do chump attack her here. Just play out one of the lands after combat. I was going to say, if they block with anything other than the 6/5, that's just amazing for me. There we go. They figured it out. That one's gone forever, but now we can start making 7s. And if they flip, like I said, if they flip Kefka, we just we just lose the food token. So, I mean, they're still potentially going to hit me with Kefka and draw a billion cards because I have no flyers. Even if I did, they finally found a plane, so their other thing will be able to tap my creature because Kefka will fly. That'll give them the requisite thing that they need, so... Yeah, if he were in exile and returned to the battlefield, we'd be doing a lot better here. Ooh, what I need to do on the 6s was hit Leviathan and just bounce everything. Their board is better than mine, so... Oh, did they have to go? Did their planet need them? Oh, there they go. They came back. Ooh, Cityscape. That's a brutal one. Let's get to straight up kill something each turn. Okay. 8/6 Menace is not terrible. It's also not strong, so... They've got an 8/8, so my 6/5 is now useless. Right side, they can't bring their 8/8 back, but... Also, bright side, there's some really janky, expensive stuff on Arena. Oh, never mind. They hit a 5/6, now I can't attack. Cool. Okay. Guess I'll die then. Like, literally guess I'll die. Yeah, there is some actual expensive janky stuff from, like, older sets that have made it onto Arena, or things that have, like, Convoke, or... oh, right, it's this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna decline for right now. It can be tapped. I forgot it was the one that has the upkeep cost, so yeah, I'm doing even worse than I thought I was. So now my 8-5 doesn't even do anything. Alright. Well, on the bright side, that's actually a problem for them. They do have to attack with their 8-8 now just to kill that.
So you can't attack them, and they can't win the game.
Until their 8-8 attacks and kills my guy. Because that's where we're at right now. Okay. Like, Speckles was really low before and it wasn't picking him up, but then it did.
Like him. It's just having a conversation.
Mm-hmm. There we go. That's more along the lines of things that you can hit in, like, the high mana cost thing. Yep. So I'm going to kill my flyer, and then I'm going to kill their thing here. Gonna trade off, I guess the 6-5. But as long as it has more than 3 toughness, it doesn't matter, so. That one on it. Oh, Momir is an ability, so we will get to do more now with the thing, but yeah, we're falling behind thanks to their other thing, and thanks to me hitting this idiot. Like I said, there is a lot of janky stuff that you can hit, so. Alright, so we get to do Momir for 8 now. Alright. Traxa's 7 mana. Oh, Gorex. So, reduces his casting cost by exiling things from the graveyard, and then when he attacks, you can put things that he exiled onto the battlefield. So yeah, another one of those giant casting cost, terrible cards. He does have Death Touch, but that's not going to super matter. Oh, Hulking Metamorph as a copy of the other thing. Cool. Alright. So yeah, now if I hit a flyer, it doesn't matter, so we decline that thing.
Unless you hit a big flyer.
Yeah, they just tap it.
Wait, which one of their guys does that?
The 2/3. Yeah, it's only if you control a creature with flying, and they left up the mana specifically for it, so I have to hit... How many Wrath variant creatures are there? Like, I can think of Leviathan at 6. Who else would wipe the board, and at what casting costs?
I'm not thinking of them fast enough for your timer.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go for 6, because it's the only one I can think of. So we're gonna see if we... Game? I have selected my card. Thank you. I can't even see what I hit. Flying Trample. As this creature enters, choose another creature you control. The chosen creature gets +3/+3 in flying. Sure. So they tap my 1 flyer, untap, tap my other flyer, and kill me.
Probably.
I can only hit them for 7 here. And I literally cannot attack them anyway because of their 2 things. So, yep. So they tap my guy.
Hey, that's a food token you have, right?
Yeah, it is, so I guess I'm technically not dead. I'm sorry, I've been planning on sacrificing the food token this entire time to them flipping Kefka, who they might just flip right now and kill me anyway. If they remember he has text.
Nope.
Okay. Looting. mean, I still can't attack them, so...
Right, you're still possibly dead here. They have 8, so it's not like you can hit and like somehow hit Woodwog next turn.
Colossus of Sardia. Alright. Alright. Like I said, the only one I'm thinking of right now is Leviathan, so... let's try and hit him. Oh well. Alright, they got it. Yeah, you notice some of the larger, like, 8s and 9s that we hit are just absolutely wretched. Like, Colossus of Sardia hasn't been good ever, but I used to love it back when I first started playing Magic in 1994. Because it was big and dumb and colorless. But yeah, it costs 9 mana to untap this thing every turn.
I mean, technically what you do is use your Voltaic key on it, but...
Voltaic key had not been printed yet, and wouldn't be printed for another 4 years.
Huh. I forgot the key took that long to actually hit.
Yeah, key was Urza Saga. Colossus of Sardia was Antiquities, although technically I got it out of 4th edition packs. I have actually opened Antiquities packs, but I never got anything crazy out of any of them. Okay, computer, please don't die.
Technically, it's probably the router dying, not the computer.
That would make sense. Actually,
you are not going to possibly cool that thing off. That thing is older than your average teenager, I think.
Well, it found an opponent, because it froze on the counter, so you'll enter the match soon. Alright, they are going first.
Oh, 7 lands, obviously you mulligan.
You start with me. Alright. I normally disagree with doing this on the play because you get some very weak creatures. On the draw, though, where you have the extra land to work with, I do think it's okay to get on the board faster.
It's okay, they have an O2 that taps creatures.
For mana.
Yeah, that part's a little bit rough. Here's Ragavan. No.
That would have been cool. It is Girapur, or Hope of Girapur, rather, so it's a 1/1 flyer, so it gets to jam.
You can do other stuff.
It stops him from casting spells. There are no spells.
Stops him from casting non-creature spells.
There are no spells. Are they actually going to hold up mana to use their thing? Because that's adorable.
Okay. Look, if the opponent doesn't understand the assignment, then the opponent doesn't understand the assignment.
Okay, maybe they'll get lucky and my router will explode.
I mean, that's what they're doing, because they just did it, but...
Alright, now it's time to start hitting all of the rats on curve. Alright, that's a Woe Strider. That's mildly annoying. Actually, it's not mildly annoying, because it's just a 3/2. Like, yeah, they can sacrifice their 0/1 to Scry.
Or their O2.
Basically, they can sacrifice their creatures to negate any targeted effects, like the extra abilities that I would get from doing the cool thing, but...
Time to do the cool thing?
Oh, absolutely. Guess we discard a mountain here. What is that? Wake Dancer. Oh. One of the few things that punishes me for activating it before combat. You like to trade your 3/2 for one of my 2/2s?
They want to trade their... Well, not trade. Do they want to trump your O2, or your 2/2 with an O2? Out there eventually.
Yes, opponent, scry. Check that land. See if you want it.
I would have bottomed it at that point.
I would have given it serious consideration based on what type it actually was. Come on, Router. You can do it. Get to the opponent's turn. There we go. Found it.
What's the... Oh.
Narset. Creatures you control have prowess. Whenever Narset attacks, exile target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard, and you may cast the copy.
So
okay,
she's
so she's a 3/4. Yep. 4 mana, 3/4. Oh, yeah, we found the swamp. Alright. 5, 4, discard the forest.
Oh, the 4/3. Oh, you found Goreclaw.
Found Goreclaw, yep. Alright, well, the 2/2s aren't really that good right now, so... Yeah, Goreclaw will get it.
Thing?
Creatures with power 4 or
Okay.
greater get +1/+1 in trample. Ah, they're gonna try and top down Goreclaw now.
I couldn't remember if she buffed everything or not.
Not everything, just certain things.
Also, even if they're tapping down Goreclaw, they didn't want to play a 3?
That'd be silly. You're silly for suggesting that.
You're right, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I accept your apology. When this creature enters, you may sacrifice a land to draw a card. I will decline because the lands in play are worth more than the lands in my hand. And threshold, +1/+1 in vigilance. Alright.
Oh no! They tapped your 4/3.
Yep. And nothing else.
That's true, you don't actually need to sacrifice any extra lands to get Threshold. You'll just get that.
Yep, I automatically get it on turn 7.
Technically, you would have had it next turn if you wanted to, but it would mean not playing a 6-drop here.
Yeah, and that just seems incorrect. Alright, more mountains than anything else, so... I think...
I don't know. Something that rewards you for mountains, like Dragon the Fire Breeds.
Not just that, there's the one that deals damage based on the number of mountains you have in play.
Opponent just hoping to haymaker you and, like, stall you until... Well!
Whenever this creature attacks, it deals 1 damage to each creature defending player controls. That's neat.
I mean, it's a 5/5, so it is neat. Claw?
Yep.
I kind of figured, but... Now you're about to have 2 5/5s rumbling directly at them?
Might tap one of them.
Okay.
Also, they stopped making creatures, so, you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, this opponent got very rewarded. Got very rewarded. But also got very distracted by their thing having an ability that costs them mana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why I'm forgetting it. It's off by 1, so obviously we're on 7 now. I got a junk winder in Momir Basic. Every time I make a token, it locks down one of their permanents.
Anyway, that just happened.
That's too funny and I love it.
Alright, opponent. What do you got? I mean, an 8-drop, but what do you got?
Summon Knights of the Round. It's fine. Arena will handle it. Arena will handle the likes of me. it's a 3/3 double strike.
They can gang block and kill the 5/6 because they only need one guy to block the 5/5.
But they do need one of their guys to block the 5/5 also, so...
Oh, okay.
Nope, because they're getting new ones next turn.
That's fine. So
Uh-huh.
are you.
Yeah, but they're guaranteed to get 3 of them, so... Their non-death touch creature is untapping, or their non-indestructible creature, rather, is untapping, so... Yeah, no, it's okay. Arena will solo me for them. Since they didn't want to do anything. Uh-huh.
Oh, you're never going to have a card to discard to it, at least.
Sure. Oh!
Okay, I guess you will have cards to discard to that Herald.
Oh, it gives all of my attacking creatures double strike. I kind of forgot that's what it did. Okay. That's neat.
Oh. They also just realized that 2 seconds before they hit the confirm button. No, they wanted to save one of their knights.
Okay.
Gerber is just getting in there. Alright, so all of their stuff is really cool and such, but...
Well, they're going to tap my 5/5 so it doesn't get to attack. Well, hang on, do they have cards in hand? Did they play their land? I missed it. Okay,
land.
they played their land, so they don't have anything in hand now. Sack their artifact creature to tap that.
Okay. Or not tap it, but get
But,
it.
yeah, I know. I killed my 1 flyer.
Lock down the other one, and then they just... Oh. They have had
Okay,
enough of you.
yeah.
I mean, there's a chance they won this one still with Arena trying its
Oh
hardest.
yeah,
but-
no. Like, all of their creatures get +2/+2 and indestructible until end of turn, and then they attack me with all their stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no, this can absolutely go
I
sideways
mean, they
for me.
lose 3 creatures there, so... It wasn't a lethal attack on its own, but...
Mm-hmm. Alright, well that one was a bit faster in loading, so that was nice. Alright, so we have to do at least one more. Once we get our card reward. Yay, 20 gems from Dustmorn. Thanks, Valgavoth.
I guess?
Ooh, it found me a new opponent right away, I think. We just need to load. Yep, entering match. That's her Chocobo Wark.
Okay.
There's the Chocobo. Alright.
Bo doesn't like this place. It's really creepy. Oh, there you go. That opponent agrees with you.
So I can probably discard the planes. Doesn't super matter. Ooh, Giver of Runes.
Ouch.
That is a hell of a 1-drop to hit. And they hit Giada, so if they start hitting if they start hitting angels, that's gonna be real bad for me.
Her white mana is only to cast angels.
Yeah.
Because if she was a mana dork, that'd be bad for you no matter
Oh,
what they're
yeah.
hitting.
No, mana dorks are insane. That's one of the main reasons to make a 1 when you're on the draw, is because then you just get the an advantage. When this creature deals combat damage, surveil 1, then you may return a land from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's also insane. Like, I am getting in there next turn if they don't have 2 different colors. Actually, no, because I'll still just pro the other color. Also, how have they only hit planes so far?
They just only wanted to play them.
Prickly Pear. So, yeah, I just give pro red because it makes a red creature. And then I get my free land into play.
Unless they want to sack Giada.
Yep. But first things first. Run out my island. Activate this. Get a 3. See what my 3 is. I might have haste. I get 3 energy and pay 2 energy. Put an exalted counter on target creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery.
As well?
Yep. Exalted bonus.
Put a land into play. I don't think you need to actually mill the land.
I didn't need to. But I didn't need any more land, so I figured why not. Oh, they finally played a non-white snow land. Maybe they were hoping if they kept playing planes, they would get more angels. Oh, that is a menace 4/3. It's also
It's
another
also
red
red.
creature. Yep. Gonna pump Giada. Actually, that's true. I can just wait now and attack with the thing, because it'll be a 3/4 if I attack with it alone, so.
Oh, so they either have the option to lose one of their creatures or just let you keep ramping, so they're going to feed you creatures?
Oh. Deals X damage where X is the number of dragons you control. Okay.
So, poke the 1/1?
Yep. That doesn't
Sure,
have
got hit by a
haste.
meteor.
Yep. Yep.
Nope, they're not even going to
They-
try.
Nope, they have realized where that one's going, and there's no point in continuing with that, so.
Also, now if they get one of the creatures that kills something on its way in.
Yep. I mean,
Okay,
that's
free card.
literally, yeah, drew them an extra card. Also is a 4/4 flyer to match my or a 5/5 flyer rather to match my 4/4, so I either don't get to attack with the other thing on the ground anymore. Oh. Oh, it has menace, so no matter what I write, it still has menace. So if I
What does the menace counter get removed by, or does it just add one when it
no,
comes
it's
in?
one of the Ikoria ones, so you choose which one it has. So yeah, whichever one I give protection, they kill the other one. Alright, it's pretty good for them. Yeah, okay. Just don't block then. Chose no blocks arena. Eventually my thing will catch up.
I mean, it's fine. You got 2 extra lands out of your guy, and you're winning.
Yeah.
Until you're really not, but
Yep.
right now you're winning.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I hit a lot of scary things on 7.
I can. Or I can hit something with Convoke. Or Expertise. Or some
Yeah,
other
that might
cost
still be pretty
reduction
scary.
ability. I can hit Carrick, son of Yawgmoth. Perfect.
What? He's very scary. Look how scary that man is.
Uh-huh. I think I'm actually defensive now for a little bit. So I don't know if you were here for this, but I hit one of the Dragonstorm like triple hybrid colorless mana guys as my 6 drop.
Oh, is that the one that I heard? Okay.
So yeah, I hit a 6 mana 3/3 that buffed one of my guys by 1 point for 1 turn.
Wait, those actually count as 6 drops?
Yes. Oh, this is awkward. Because now I have to save my guy from that first.
Assume they kill the one.
Yeah, that's okay. That leaves me with a 2/2 lifelink then. Alright, so...
What scary things can you hit on an 8?
I don't know. We're about to find out. Boarding Broodlord, which triggers the Scourge of Valakut. So, I get to kill that, and I get to exile a land and play that land on a subsequent turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I already played my land for this turn. So, what do I want? I guess give me another mountain. You like to tap Giada for mana one last time.
Also, it's a 7/6 flyer. Completely hoses anything and everything that they're doing.
Yep. Hey, I think I'm back on the offense now.
Throw what's his name in front of Odin when he comes in. Because there's almost no reason for Odin not to come in this turn.
Well, let's see what they hit first, because they might hit something.
Pretty good one.
It's just a 5/5 ward 2. This board.
I'd say it was pretty good, not helping. Oh, are they just not even going to bother attacking?
If they don't bother attacking, then each of us loses 2 life and they get to draw 2 cards next turn. So. And Odin just dies to this, so. Alright, so play my land. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Just casual.
So, Kozilek? Oh. Demon of Death's Gate. 9/9 Flying Trample.
At least he's appropriately statted. For being a 9/9 flying trample with an alternate cost.
Do I give this thing pro blue so that way they have to chump him with the Cavalier? I think so.
Put the shields down?
Yep. I think I do that. Back with these 2. Target that. Pro blue. Forces the chump. Alright, so they draw 2, we both lose 2, so they're at 4.
Now have 3 flying lethal threats.
Yep. Get 1 shot.
Also, they can't even get in on this board state before they play their card. That's a 6/4.
Yep. And since it's a cast trigger, they didn't even drain me for 3.
Back all.
Back all, concede. Pass to my turn. I choose not to cast anything just on the off chance that I hit something that wrecks my board state.
And the casual 20.
Alright. So yeah, with my computer running as badly as it is, or internet or whatever, I think we just call it there with the 3 wins. So we have completed the minimum requirements for Momir, rather than make you sit and watch all my loading screens forever. So we'll see what we get from the extra prize once it loads in.
Gems.
I'm supposed to get a mystery cosmetic. Not another Who's he thing.
Oh,
was that
it. Was that only 2?
Ah, maybe that was only 2. I could have sworn that was 3. Alright, I guess we have to do one more then. Oh, right, I lost the first one.
Okay.
Yep, okay, that's what it was. Sorry, I thought we were done. But apparently we've got one more to go. Alright, not bad. Right, we lost the one where I kept getting mediocre things and the opponent kept getting really cool things every turn. Somehow. Alright, let's see if this opponent subscribes to the make a 1-1 or make a 1-drop on turn 1 when you're on the draw. Looks like.
Or they're just taking a game action because they can take a game action.
Ah, they hit a 1-mana 2-1 functionally. Alright. As far as
1+0 from what?
attacking.
Oh.
Alright, come on, 2-drop mana dork. Any 2-drop mana dork. Once
So
it
carried it?
I'll take it. I'll take Gubu Gardener at this point. I've selected my card, Arena. Please acknowledge my selection and allow my discarded card to go to my graveyard so that I may, in fact, make a 2-drop.
It'll get to it.
Eventually.
Sure, it registered that you selected your card? Okay.
Like, we are past that point, so it does not discard this card already, and because I'm about to time out. Like, this, I know it's bad, but this is terrible.
Yes. Yeah, no, you have completely lost connection to the server.
Alright. Hang on. Guess we will... Nope. No, it is way too late, Arena. You crashed. You crashed hard. So... we're gonna see if it reloads in time, but if it doesn't, I'll just, have timed out to this opponent. Ah, yes. Description. Phyrexian. At least the counter's moving at an actual number per second. That doesn't mean it's going to connect in time, but, Network error, unable to get... What? We're in the middle of putting me in the match. What do you mean can't find collection? What does my collection have to do with the match I'm in the middle of? Besides apparently everything to Arena, because it can't be bothered figuring this out otherwise.
Oh, the timer's frozen. There we go, apparently.
I was going to say, did we concede to this opponent yet?
Apparently not, unless you're about to load into having conceded.
Oh. Yep, okay. Alright. Since I've already missed an entire turn now, I'm just going to concede and move on. They can have this one.
You're not allowed to concede and move on. Arena won't let you.
Alright, let's try this again. But hopefully this time when I activate Momir's emblem, I'll actually activate Momir's emblem.
No.
Could be a little less negative, you know.
But I am currently drenched in sweat, and I'm standing 2 feet behind you, and Speckles is miserable being back here too, so we're going to leave.
Okay. Enjoy the cooler airs in the living room, I guess. Hey, we loaded in at a reasonable pace. Are we done? Did we fix it? Dare I hope? The opponent decides what they want to do. Alright, they've chosen to play a land. Seems like a good play. Alright. Alright, things are still moving a little slow, but reasonable. Alright, Mice of Anilines. It does match up pretty well with a lot of different 2-drops if they make a 2-drop here, so... Yep, they have made a 1-1... Oh, it's Talani's Shaman. That's actually kind of terrifying if they get red mana going later on, but... Hey, let's see if we get a haste creature. Uh, 2/2 Vigilance, sacrifice a room, which is never going to happen. Alright, I will attack into Talani's Summoner. Because if they get red mana going, that thing actually gets out of hand. So, the way it works is when they attack, they can pay red and X to make X 1/1s that are tapped and attacking. And at the end of the turn, if they don't have the City's Blessing, they sacrifice the tokens that it made. But you get the City's Blessing if you have 10 permanents in play. So, it's actually not that hard to get the City's Blessing by activating Talani's Summoner. And then you get to keep all those creatures, and you get to go super wide against the opponent, so... 1 tap, sacrifice another creature or artifact, incubate 3. Well, I'll attack my 2/2 into their 2/2. Since mine has vigilance and theirs has flying. Well, you're never going to get a 1/1 from that, because you're never going to cast your second... I had to check and see if it was cast your second spell or draw your second card. I couldn't remember which one of those variations it was. Alright, their 4-drop is Chainer, who would be terrifying if, you know, there were creatures in graveyards somehow. Alright. Alright, fine, let's play a Plains, just in case. Just in case I hit something that needs white mana to do its cool trick. When this creature enters, if you control an artifact, tap target artifact or creature and put a stun counter on it. Alright, that's fine. I can either trade off for my Vigilance guy, or trade off for my 2/3. And I don't really care which, or if they just take it all. Because I still have a 2/2 Vigilance to block their 3/2. I don't have to trade my 3/3 off for it just yet. The problem is that neither of us has done anything particularly impressive, so the first really impressive creature... With power 2 or less, if you control another lizard, gain control of that creature until end of turn... They don't have another lizard, though. Oh, power 2 or less, or you control, so they can't gain my 3/3, but they can grab my 2/2 if they want. Which is fine. Super care if they do that. Yep, this is fine. Fortunately, they don't have the mana to Sacrifice my guy. Is it another creature? It's another creature anyway. Oh, hey, there's my island. Alright. Discard this swamp. 5-drop. Aurelia the Law above. Flying, Vigilance, Haste. Whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, you draw a card. Whenever a player attacks with 5 or more creatures, deals 3 damage to each of your opponents, and you gain 3 life. So, we want to attack with Aurelia. The 2/2. Definitely the 2/3. I get to draw a card. Their blocks are still kind of bad. Now they have to block with one of their creatures in order to stop me from being able to do this comfortably, in order to be able to stop me from comfortably attacking with 5 creatures next turn and just winning the game. So, alright. Well, they can still hit something, so. They are on 6 mana, they can hit Leviathan. Maybe I'll think of another 6-drop they could possibly hit, or another board wipe. Rotten Mouth Viper. Well, ain't that terrible. Yeah, I think I lose 4 life the first time, but yeah, Rotten Mouth's real bad. Alright. Take 2 trample damage. Draw card this turn. Alright. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's get one of the good 6s. 5/4 with haste. So they block there, chump there, go to 5. I have to lose like 2 permanents or 2 cards in hand to Rotten Mouth to not die. Yeah, I think this is just attack with Aurelia then. Yep. Because I'm going to need to block and kill Rotten Mouth. Because that thing is just dumb. Like, it's going to tear me apart when it attacks. That's assuming that I live through whatever their next creature is. I'm probably going to have to take 4 and discard a card from my hand. Ah! 4/4 Flying Haste. Perfect. Well, I can't lose up to 8 life, and I have to sacrifice non-land permanents or discard cards from my hand. So I lose 4 life. And then double block this idiot. They kill the 5/4. Yep. On the bright side, Aurelia has Vigilance, so I can, in fact, attack them with her. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! Shattered Seraph. Perfect. Do I bother attacking with Aurelia now? Trading off for their 4/4 flyer. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Put them to 5. I mean, they can also eat the 3/3 and go to 4, but... You know, if Arena will load. Arena, you're doing so good. Please load. Please load. Oh god, Arena, you are killing me. Arena, please load. Jesus Christ. We got through 3 games before this started happening. Thank you. Alright. They hit Ovika. Okay. I hit Sholdred. So that's Ovika dead. Uh-huh. Yeah, and they have swamps in play. And that's Sholdred. So they need something that kills Sholdred here. Four flyer? Oh, it's this thing. Alright. Well. Just kill you? Just kill you. Okay. Arena almost didn't want to load that win. It's like, nah, this is too rude. I'm not gonna do that. Sholdred. Not even the Apocalypse Sholdred. Alright. And our fancy thing is... Fancy Gilgamesh. Alright, so that will actually do it for Midweek Magic, now that we've gotten all 3 wins, before Arena just explodes on me. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.